Alright, guys, we're back. We are still going to be doing old school, not only Disney movies, just old school movies that came out in the 90s and the early 2000s, preferably when I was a kid. And there was a lot of movies that either I did watch and I don't remember, or I do slightly remember, or I never seen before. And today we're going to be talking about Jungle Book 2. Now, I never got around to watching this when I was a kid. I remember watching the first one religiously, but finally was able to watch the second one however long ago, and I thought I did a review on it, but I didn't. So I want to go ahead and give you guys my review on the Jungle Book 2. And now I will say this: I think anyone that can agree with me that this one, I'm gonna say in all honesty, does not compare to the first one at all. Uh, just a quick recap of this movie. Mowgli is in the Man Village now. He misses Baloo, he misses Bagheera, he misses all his jungle friends, and he's going in and out of the jungle. His foster father, wants to keep him away from the jungle. He has two new friends. He has Shanti and who's the other one? Rajan, and they are playing all this. Rajan, he is a very adventurous, very, wanting to wander around little boy. And then you have Shanti, who she is a, very big rule goer of like she thinks she knows everything and she goes by the rules and all these things. Well, Mowgli gets reunited with Baloo after Baloo is trying to find Mowgli, and then we see where Shere Khan comes back in the fray, and he's wanting to get revenge on Mowgli due to the events of the first movie. And Shere Khan gets taken out of the village, and he goes on the hunt for Mowgli because he hears about Mowgli being out of the Man Village. And then, of course, Shanti and Rajan trying to follow him, and they run into Ka. They run into a few other things. And of course, he has to, between Shanti and Mowgli, end up fighting Shere Khan together after also trying to go up against Shere Khan by themselves with trying to worry about Baloo. Now, Baloo is still he's something, man. He's still, the Baloo that we all know and love. Shere Khan still is the crazy whatever, jungle tiger that we all know. Same thing with Koss. Bagheera really takes a back seat in this film. He takes a big back seat in this film. And overall, again, this film didn't hit for me like I thought it did. I loved the original Jungle Book as a little boy. I never thought that I would try to watch the second one. I feel like the second one didn't get that Disney magic, I would say, that the first one did. And I think that anyone that can agree with me does. Again, I felt like Rajan and Shanti was just a real pain in the butt. I did not care about these characters. They were rather annoying. The only time I really laughed was when Rajan was beating the 11 mess out of Ka to prove a point to stay away from Shanti. And at the same point, we had John Goodman playing as Baloo, and I think he did a good job as Baloo. But again, I just got so used to the other voice actor who played Baloo. Again, I'm not saying John Goodman did not do a good job, because he did, but again, I just don't feel like that this hit as good as the older version, and it took a while for this version to come out, because again, the first movie is older than the second movie, and the second movie came out in '03. But overall, I would still say a decent old school Disney movie, and when Disney did not have a whole lot of problems and when they knew what they were doing. But overall, that's just a quick little recap of the Jungle Book 2. What do you guys think about this? Let me know about it down in the comments. Just a quick little recap, not going to be a very long video. Is this your favorite one, or is the first one your favorite? Like I said, the first one's my favorite, between not only the music, between the story, between the characters, the comedy, and everything of that nature. Again, it just didn't feel like Jungle Book to me. It just felt like that they really were trying to put in new characters we didn't care about. I didn't care about, like I said, Shanti or Rajan or their so-called family. I didn't care anything about that. To me, I want to see more Bagheera. I want to see Baloo. I want to see Mowgli. I want to see Kaa. I want to see Shere Khan. I wanted to see the birds or the crows or whatever. I wanted to see them. I didn't care about the other human characters. I mean, I think that's what really killed this movie was the human characters. I felt like that if you would just sideline them a little bit more, then I think you would have had a better movie in my opinion. But again, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you as always on the next one.